This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. As a reminder, we're coming off of WrestleMania 11, where we saw Diesel retain the world title, defeating Shawn Michaels. We also saw in the last match on the card, Lawrence Taylor pick up a win over Bam Bam Bigelow, as well as Owen Hart winning his first title in the company. He and his mystery partner, Yokozuna, would defeat the Smoking Guns to win the World Tag Team titles. So that sort of sets the stage from the most recent pay-per-view. But let's take a minute and just compare year over year, 94 and 95. In May of 94, your average attendance is 3,570 fans. We're down only 3.6% a year later in May of 95 to 3,440 fans. But your average gate is way down. It's going to go from $57,250 to $43,250. So we're down 24%. And the ratings though tell a different story, which is sort of fascinating. They're up 15%, going from a 2.0 to a 2.3. What's sort of the temperature of the chairman here in May of 95? Does he feel like we're on a slippery slope and we're headed down? Is he hopefully optimistic, as we always hear he is, or is there any difference? Is it business as usual no matter what? He never sells it good, bad, or indifferent.
Well, there's not going to be any depression or oh my God, we're down. It's always going to be optimistic and looking to, no matter what your number is, you can have the greatest number in the world. You can do the biggest house and set all the records in the world. The next day it's, all right, today's a new day. What's next? You get all of about maybe 5 minutes to enjoy that. And then you move on and to bigger and better things. So, you know, in looking at it, I know that there was a movement across the board with live events, because live events for everybody, Ringling Brothers, the Globetrotters, Disney on Ice, all of the family touring shows they were all feeling it. They were all declining in live attendance. So we went back to what you did in the old days, popular prices. And you reduce your prices and you promote it. And the better tier tickets usually remain about the same. However, for those tickets that are the toughest to sell, you reduce the price and you promote popular prices and a reduction in ticket prices, which hopefully is going to garner more people at the box office and coming in that may not have ordinarily come due to whatever that last ticket price was. And you do whatever it is that you can to get more people in the door, to sell more concessions and sell more merchandising. And hopefully you entertain them enough, they're going to come back.
We should mention there's 4 dark matches at the live show. So even though the pay-per-view goes off the air, the fans in the arena still get to see some other matches. Before the show started, we had, Jean-Pierre Lafitte, who we know as PCO now, pin Bob Holly. And then after the main event, we got Bigelow beating Tatanka, Undertaker beating Kama, and Davey Boy going to a draw with Owen Hart. So there is a lot of meat on the bone here. If you're an old school WWF fan, Diesel and Sid do wind up having a rematch at In Your House 2. I'm sure we'll cover that sometime soon. But you watched it back for the first time in a long time. What would you give it? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle?
You know what? I give it thumbs up just because it was the first one. And it had been, I hadn't seen it since we did it. So from that vantage point, it was nostalgic and kind of fun for me.
It was, it got 44.8% thumbs up, 38.5% thumbs down, 16.8% thumbs in the middle. I really enjoyed it watching it back. And I think a lot of it is just the nostalgia, like you said. According to the Wrestling Observer reader poll, the best match, no surprise, Bret Hart and Hakushi comes in first place. Worst match, no surprise, Diesel and Sid. This was fun, man. There's going to be a lot of In Your House shows to come. Where would you rank this one overall? I got to say, and I know you're going to laugh at this, to me, this is going to wind up being near the top just because you gave away a house. And whenever I think of this In Your House concept, I never forget the idea that you guys gave away a fucking house. And then you get going on the thing Rhodey is a serious bright spot. The debut of Savio Vega, the last time we see Adam Bomb, the Hakushi thing and with Brett was phenomenal. I thought there was a lot of really cool stuff that happened on this show, especially considering it's just a 2-hour episode.
I would say it was definitely the first one.
Yeah. I think out of all the shows they did, this was the first one. I would have to agree.
Yes, sir.
You motherfucker.
What?
Nothing. It's just funny to me that you started off this show a little cantankerous. You started to get into it a little more, and now
I'm still cantankerous, damn it.
You are. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.